Good morning, my lovelies, and welcome to a very warm and sunny Tuesday morning. I hope you're all really well. So how are we all doing, lovelies? I hope we are enjoying the early start of autumn, because as you know, and those of you who may not know, I have banged on about this a few times, I love autumn. I love everything about autumn. I love the fact that the leaves change colour and they fall. I love that the temperature is really ambient. I love that we've got all the harvesting. Talking of harvest, the corn is now in. It's all been cut and baled and ploughed back into the ground, and he's going to make it ready for planting for the spring. So yeah, harvest apples, berries, nuts, seeds. Yes, it's one of my favourite times. And to top it all, lovelies, this week we've got a bit of a spectacular pagan programme. Yesterday, excuse me while she rolls in the grass. Come on, you. Let's go. Lou, come on. You're going to get lost in all that grass. Come on, walk on. That's better. Right. Yesterday, when I went to go and pick my sister up from work, me and Miss Lou, we had the most, and I mean most, amazing harvest moon. It was spectacular. I came out of work about 7:30 last night, and I was a bit like, oh, I can't see it, because normally, like last week, we saw it, well, say we, I saw it over the yard at work, rising beautifully. The colour was spectacular, and when I went to go and pick my daughter up from, no, my sister up from work, no, my daughter up from work, it followed us all the way to pick her up, and then it followed us all the way home again, and it wasn't even full, and it was just a beautiful, beautiful moon. So last night I came out from work and I couldn't see it, and I was a bit panicky. So I got a moon app on my phone, and checked it, and it said, oh, it's going to be rising at 7:30 in the evening. Oh, okay then. No cloud in the sky. I could see the stars starting to appear. So came home, picked Miss Lou up, started walking up to go and meet my sister from her job, and this is about 5 to 8 last night, and as I crossed the bridge, it was just spectacular. It was low, it was big, and it was orange, and it was the most beautiful moon I'd ever seen. To be honest with you, she is one of the favourite moons in our lunar cycle. I do love a nice harvest moon. So that was last night, and I do believe tonight we've still got a bit of a full moon as well. I would love to take some photos of her, but they don't come out how you wish them to come out, unfortunately. So unless I can find a way of doing it, I can't get any photos up on the Facebook group or the Instagram page, but we'll try. So yes, I put the crystals out last night, I put my moon water out last night, and I put my money spell jar out last night, so that the harvest moon would charge it. So I looked up why a harvest moon is called a harvest moon. This one's a bit blatantly obvious, you know. Some moons are not. some moons you have to try and find out why they're called what they're called. But this one is quite obvious. Harvest moons. Obviously September is the harvest period. You know, we get our wheat, our corn in, whatever, and then we get berries, fruits, nuts, stuff like that. They all come in. But apparently the harvest moon is called the harvest moon because for a few days consecutively in the period of it becoming a full moon, it rises at the same time every night, so that the farmers would be able to go, come on you, and harvest. Which way are you going? That way. Good girl. Go on, walk on. Walk on. Yes, I know. Come on, walk on. Good girl. Off we go. Good girl. Morning.
Hello.
Come on. Come on this way. Come on. Good girl. Let's go. Yes, I know. He's a doggo. I know. Right, where were we? Oh yeah, so apparently the harvest moon rises at the same time every night consecutively for a few days before it becomes a full moon, to which then farmers, old-fashioned farmers, would use the light of the moon to bring in the last of the harvest, so they could still work through the night, not all through the night, but through some of the night, to bring the harvest in, get the last of it in. And this is why it's called a harvest moon. Also, I think the colour has something to do with it, because when she first rises, she's the most beautiful autumn orange you've seen. She's stunning. So yeah, she's got this beautiful autumn colour about her, and she's just an amazing moon, and she's one of my most favourite moons of the lunar cycle. So there you go, the harvest moon is called the harvest moon because the farmers would use the light of that moon to harvest their crops into the sort of 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night times, if that makes sense. So yeah, so the other thing as well, lovelies, apart from a beautiful harvest moon, tomorrow is Mabon and the autumn equinox. My days, I'm so excited. See, this is why I love September. This is why we love the Burr months, because we have things like harvest moons, Mabon, we've got Samhain next month. It's just amazing. So tomorrow is Mabon. Hopefully, all being well, I get the house to myself. Me and my daughter Jem might do a little Mabon fire ritual, set some intentions. So hopefully we can do that tomorrow. We'll do it in the daytime, because obviously by the time I get back from work it's going to be dark and I can't see what I'm doing, and you guys won't be able to see what we're doing. So we thought if we did it in the day, it'd be lovely. So fingers crossed we can get that done tomorrow. So yes, if you have any beautiful Mabon altars or anything you'd like to share with Mabon, you can pop it on the Facebook group, the Barefoot Pagan. Pop them on. We love to see them. I will try and do a little video tomorrow explaining Mabon and share my altar with you. So lovelies, we are going to finish our walk off and then we're going to go home. I'm going to have a cup of tea and I'm going to catch up with some bits and bobs. So I hope you all have a very blessed Tuesday. Look out for the harvest moon tonight if it's clear. Hopefully it will be clear tonight. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. You don't know what other people are going through. And as always, lovelies, from me and Miss Lou, sending you much love and many blessings.